Many amazing artists have been born of America. Among the greats like Georgia O'Keeffe and Andy Warhol exists a man by the name of Robert Ross, better known as Bob Ross. He is the guy who used to do the daytime television show on PBS, The Joys of Painting. Ross was, in his life, an ambitious and transformational man with a positive outlook on life and more than enough encouragement to spare for aspiring artists and painters like him. It is for his ambition, capability of personal transformation, and encouraging nature that I admire him the most. If you don't know what The Joys of Painting is or who Bob Ross is, let me give you a little background that best exhibits his transformational ability and ambitious nature. Ross was born in Orlando, Florida, October 29, 1942. At the age of 17, he enlisted in the United States Air Force and was moved to an Air Force base in Alaska where he first saw the snow and mountains, both of which would become recurring themes later in his paintings. During the time he was in the Air Force, he developed a quick painting style to create art that he would later sell, and was taken on by painter Bill Alexander to teach him a unique, what he called a wet-on-wet style. A wet-on-wet style is a painting style in which you paint on already wet layers instead of waiting for them to dry. After Bob Ross was out of the Air Force, he said, quote, that he would never scream again, as he held many positions in the military that forced him to be what many would call hard-scrabble and strict. In 1975, Bob Ross went on to host the PBS program The Joys of Painting. From military man to humble painter, through hard work and dedication to his passion, Bob Ross went on to become one of the most well-known American painters in modern history. Now, as well as being a whiz with a paintbrush and palette, Bob Ross had a unique and exceptionally sunny outlook on life. This is where one of his most well-known mannerisms, happy little trees, may come to mind. Ross once received a letter from a fan saying, "Bob, everything in your world seems to be happy." And when asked about this, Bob Ross responded, "That's for sure. That's why I paint. It's because I can create the world I want, and I can make this world as happy as I want it. If you want the bad stuff, just watch the news." He believed that everyone was inherently artistic, and given enough time, practice, and encouragement, anybody could become an artist. The kindness never did stop at humans. Bob Ross also had a penchant for taking in wounded squirrels to nurse them back to health, and many of them appeared on his shows with him. Every single episode of The Joys of Painting always ended with one single heartwarming message. So from all of us here, I'd like to wish you a happy painting, and God bless, my friend. So, if you ever become interested in learning how to paint, or you just need a positive influence to lift your spirits, Google Bob Ross's videos, or check out one of his 20 instructional books or 100 instructional videos. He's sure to inspire you just as much as he has inspired me. And remember, we don't make happy mistakes, we just have happy accidents.